Hello guys and welcome to the 120th episode of the Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. Sorry for the unexpected end to last episode. I had to pause the recording to go do something, and instead of clicking unpause when I got back, I accidentally clicked stop recording. So yeah, we're just gonna pick up right where we left off. Oh no, our chicken has fallen. Greetings, Master. It has been too long. Estinian, end this folly at once. You must know that each second the eye passes outside Ishgard's walls brings us closer to a repeat of the tragedy of 20 summers past. Surrender yourself and the eye, and return with me to Ishgard before it is too late. But it is already too late, Master, for you see, Nidhogg has already awakened. What? Hear me, Master. You have mistaken the cause of the dragon's return. The eye is not to blame. A premonition came to me by virtue of the dragon within, warning me that the great worm would soon rouse. Even as he slumbered, Nidhogg seethed with irrepressible rancor for that wound of 20 years ago. That rancor will send him flying as a speeding arrow to Ishgard, whereupon death and devastation will ensue. But there is a possible solution. Were the eye taken to a remote land far from the Holy See, then, and only then, could destruction be averted and the lives of innocent Ishgardians be spared. You mean to make yourself as bait? Nay, there is more to this than you let on. You seek vengeance for Ferndil. To me, the two are one and the same. You know my past better than anyone else. It was for no other reason than to avenge my family that I became a dragoon. Dragons long outlive men and do not soon forget the wrongs done them. What grudge they harbor burns as a fire in their heart, over time swelling into an unquenchable inferno. You need only look back on history to see that Nidhogg grows stronger with each awakening. When last he darkened our skies, the great worm came within a hair's breadth of laying waste to Ishgard. Not short of death will prevent him from completing his mission the next time he wakes. Nidhogg took everything from me. Now I shall take everything from him, even if it means my life. The eye works in ways men can ill comprehend, but this much is plain. In choosing two azure dragons in one generation, it means for us to join together in common cause. Adventurer, you have heard my resolution. Now, I ask that you lend me your power. Aye, the power of the dragon. In the long and proud history of Ishgard, never before have two azure dragoons arisen in the same era to fight as one. This is our best, nay, our only chance, to send the great worm to eternal slumber. Behold my armor. This is the dragon armor, forged in the lifeblood of dragons. As blood calls to blood, so too does the armor call to the dragon within, redoubling the wearer's strength thereby. If you would realize your potential as Azure Dragoon, you must needs clad yourself in the same. Clad so, you will inherit the techniques passed from Azure Dragoon to Azure Dragoon down through generations. Then, and only then, will your training be complete. But first, you must win the Draken Mail as I and Sir Alberic did before you, by proving yourself worthy in the ultimate trial of the Azure, a series of battles so harrowing as to send the unworthy to an early demise. Master, once the adventurer acquires the armor, pray see to it that he learns to harness the power of the dragon in full. Estinian, wait! Save your worries. I do not mean to make myself easy prey for dragons. I take my leave of you. Hell yeah. I definitely want to do some of those hunts. Gotta get rid of some of this. There we go. That should help. Okay. Estinian. Forgive me. I was too deep in thought. Now then, as to acquiring the armor which Estinian spoke. At first it was my intention to bequeath mine own armor to you. I am an Azure Dragoon no longer, and its powers are wasted on me. It would be simple enough to hand it over to you and complete your training right here and now. But as Estinian said, the dragon armor is no ordinary set of mail. Its strength derives from the dragon blood whence it came, the blood's power resonating with the soul of the wearer. Though I can no longer draw upon mine own armor's power, its bond to me was forged years ago. Were I to bestow it on you now, I fear it would offer but a scintilla of protection, of the protection it afforded me in those bygone days. I, Estinian, has the right of it. You must claim your armor as he did, and I did before you. You must complete the trials of the Azure, that the powers of dragon blood be yours, and yours alone. The ogre's belly will be where your final test begins. I shall dispatch Sir Brucemont there. Seek him out upon your arrival. Sweet. Yes, I very much like this one's story the best so far in terms of getting the armor. Oh my god, you're a kitty. Hello, kitty. Very small. You are very kitty. Oh, yes, we get to do it in this place. I was hoping we would get to end up here. That's hella sick. You have grown strong since last we met, adventurer, but you pale in comparison to your Azure forebears. If you would prove me wrong, let your lance do the talking. Once again, adventurer, you prove yourself worthy beyond my expectations. Take this, but know that your trial has only just begun. Your next challenge lies in the chamber beyond. Sir Hustian awaits you there. Nice. Okay. First part of the set. Love to see it. You, a foreigner, would don the dragon armor, then prove to us that you will not do it dishonor. Okay, here we go. Nice. Sir Albrecht said the Eye had chosen you, and it would appear he speaks true. The armor is yours. Wear it with pride and honor. Your trial is nigh complete, but be forewarned. Many before you have made it this far, only to fall to the final challenge. Do not let overconfidence be your downfall. Dragon gauntlets. Hell yeah. So you have made it this far. Very well. Prove yourself worthy of the Azure, or die in the effort. Okay, here we go. You have demonstrated your powers to me beyond a doubt. There is not an Ishgardian who would gainsay your right to don the armor of dragons. I shall send word ahead to Sir Albrecht that you have passed your trials here. It is he who will present you with a fourth piece of armor and consummate your training. Go now, my fellow dragoon, and deliver this land from the great worm's wrath. Oh, that looks so big! Look at it! Ooh! I can't wait. You are a cat. Yes. Yes, you are a cat, I'm aware. Very proud of you. Okay. I hear from Sir Brucemont that you performed most impressively. Yes, I stand more convinced than ever that you will be the one to save our land. Yet be warned, Deculry, one last trial awaits you. You will face this trial in the presence not of knights, but of ghosts. Make your way towards Steel Vigil, and seek out a gravestone north and west of the structure. Take with you this flute, and when you reach your destination, blow a single strong note. A visitor shall soon arrive. Entertain your guest, and should he leave behind a present, return it here to me. Okay. Damn, where am I going? Oh my. I'm all the way up to here. What? I interrupted that. That's not fair. Guessing this skull will become my headpiece actually, now that I think about it. Your presence before me indicates you have seen to the visitor. Have you aught to show for your deeds? Ah, the skull of Greywine, old warrior of the Dravanian horde. It is said that in ages past he could bring down a castle with a single breath. His strength has dwindled since those days, but a dragon past his prime is a formidable foe nonetheless. In slaying him, you have proven yourself worthy of this. For you now possess 4 pieces of the armor that Estinian, myself, and our forebears did wear. While you doubtless wonder about the 5th, I can tell you only that it is not mine to give. Fear not, however, your triumphs in the trials, and against the dragon of the horde, give evidence that dragon blood now resonates with yours. Yes, you stand before me, as prepared for your ultimate challenge as any could be. And yet, before we proceed, I would hear it from your own lips. The Great Worm's power is the stuff of legends. Have you truly resolved to fight this battle? To risk your own life to deliver a foreign land from the clutches of its ancient foe? When you are certain that your mind is settled, return and speak to me. So you would join your strength to Estinians, that Ishgard might be free from the rage of the Great Worm forevermore. Then I shall honor my promise. You shall have full use of your powers by the time we're done. Before we begin, there is something I must needs confess. You will recall the tale of my battle with Nidhogg 20 years past, and how the power of the dragon left me on account of the injuries I sustained. What I said was untruth. The power did not abandon me, Akulri. It is I who abandoned it. Being derived from our mortal enemies, the power of the Azure Dragon is a double-edged sword. Even as it lends us the strength we need to smite dragons, it heightens our communion with the creatures, rendering our minds more susceptible to their seduction than ordinary men. Even as I buried my lance in Nidhogg's flesh, our gazes locked, and mine eyes met then with a look that would fair impale a man. In that instant, I found myself assailed by a torrent of emotions not mine own. Sorrow, rancor, pity. They threatened to drown the man in me and leave behind a dragon. Fearing that I might turn traitor, I chose to purge myself of the power that the eye had bestowed upon me. Thus, regaining lucidity, I was able to rout the grievously wounded Nidhogg. Alas, countless of his brethren yet remained. As if to mock me, they fell upon Ferndale in a vengeance. Bereft of my power, it was all I could do to save but one child. Nary a soul knows of this, nay, not even Estinian. But I can keep him in the dark no longer. Oh my god. In our last meeting, Estinian said that protecting Ishgard and exacting revenge upon Nidhogg are as one to him. That frame of mind, I fear, may well lead to his demise. The desire to protect and the desire to avenge are opposing forces that can ill be reconciled. Worse, the latter serves only to cloud his sense of self. When next Estinian and I meet, I intend to confess all, though it mean the loss of his good opinion. The outcome of this coming battle, and his very life, may well depend on his readiness to relinquish his powers. Never allow yourself to forget the origin of your strength. Ever does the dragon lurk behind your eyes, biding its time, ready to claim you for its own. Aught less than a complete conviction, and you will find yourself in its vice-like clutches. So forewarned, let us return to our present endeavor. My promise to Estinian was that I would impart unto you the technique that will mark you as a true Azure Dragoon. If you would know the truth, however, this knowledge is not within my power to bestow. No, you must claim the technique, much as you claim the fourth piece of the armor you bear, by proving yourself in battle with the dragons, whose power you would unite with your own. I entrust you with this flute once more. Take it to the southwest of Providence Point and blow a single note. By locking wills with your adversary and prevailing, you will prove yourself worthy to champion the cause to which your lance is sworn. The dragon within you shall then awaken. Oh yes, we should equip the helmet. Oh, that's so cool. It is good to see you safely returned. I take from your bearing that the engagement went favorably. You left this place as a man, Nickelby, but you return as a dragon. There is no more for me to teach you. From here, your battle is yours, and yours alone. Now you might recall me saying that the fifth and final piece of the dragon armor is not mine to give. However, that is not wholly true. I could guide you in the direction of that which you seek. That said, I yet have reservations. The sheer power of the dragon housed within is such a great many of your forebears, myself among them, have proven hopelessly incapable of wielding it. But I do not doubt what I see. Within you has awakened a strength that forever eluded the likes of me. If you are not worthy of wearing the armor, then I know none who are. Remember my warning to you, Akalri, and heed it well. Nidhogg is a lord among his kind. Aught less than complete conviction, and you will surely fall under his thrall. Before you can master your foe, you must needs master yourself. Hone your lance arm till it can bear no further honing, and then present yourself to me. When the time is come, I will tell you what you need to know. I look forward to our next meeting, my young dragoon. Rush to target location. Nice! Let's see if we can... Has to be an enemy. Targeted enemy's location. Oh, I like it. That's very helpful to have. Okay. With that, I will be right back. This time I will try not to accidentally click stop recording instead of unpause. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, we need to get to level 50, and that's going to require some serious leveling. So, yeah, inventory need, we don't need that, but let's queue up to get a dungeon, and while we're here, let's check if we have any, yep, okay, let's get Snow Wolf Pup, Feral Croc, and Tortoise. Feral Croc I don't remember how to get, but I'm sure I can find it. Right, so let's see, let's first summon this, send that way. Then there we go. That, no, it's gonna need one more. Okay. Here we go. Final one. And we will just absolutely destroy it. There we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's switch back to Dragoon. Hey, unfortunate pull here. What are we waiting on? Would have liked a higher level dungeon, but hey, what can you do? I was ready to attack her. This tank sure isn't doing anything. As long as I'm staying alive, I don't think it really matters. Go. Yeah, the tank's back. That's good. I want overeager tank to do back. That one done. He was so fast. Stop him. I didn't realize these guys were here. Okay, here we go. 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 And we're almost done with the dungeon already. Nice. Wish I had an AoE here, though, I will say. Oh, nice. I got a level up. That's good. So now I'm 46. I think that was me. Maybe it was someone else. Sorry, didn't mean to argue it. Thank you for a party. Nice. How I don't know how I was an adventurer in need, but okay. No, thank you. let's head out. Let's see, how many levels did we level up? Hey, I got a commendation. Only one, unfortunately. That's sad. Well, let's queue up for another one. Okay, now let's find the feral crocs. I think they're over this way. Here we go. Okay, still need 2 more. Where are you, crocodiles? There you are. Alright, that guy died very quickly. There we go, and now Tauros, which I believe are those way. Taurus, so this way. Providence Point, yeah, that should be over here. Oh wait, I think they were over here, actually. Is that it? Maybe in here. Huh. What did they look like? Oh, it was these guys. Ooh, where did I find them? Was it? I think it might have been in here. Yep, it was here. Go. And final one up here. There we go. That's all of Arcanist stuff here done. Monk. Come on. Monk does have some. Oh. Yeah, while I'm in Kurthus, I might as well grab all of the hunting logs, you know? Is this, what's it called? Oh, no, it's this one. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, let's grab a food. This is a very fitting dungeon for what I'm doing. God. Oh no. Well, that did not go well. Back to the action. I don't know if I've done one of these yet where we haven't targeted. Back to the beginning! Oh lord, this dude just needs to calm the fuck down. There we go. Smaller pulse. Come on. Don't overdo it. There we go. Okay, and then here we stop moving. Come on. Smaller piece. Hey, Monster Hunter. this ninja keep dying? Why is he taking so much damage? Seriously. Coming out just for bloodbath. Oh lord. This tank healer combo is not great. Healer, you wanna res one of us? I wouldn't mind. Whatever. Yeah, this tank healer combo, ain't it? Where's he going? up already. Shocking, based on how many times we died. Wow, with the 2%, I still got it. Crazy. Hey, both of them. Go. I will say, if this is what I should expect with Nidhogg's, we're fucked. It was a good build. No, I was hoping that might get me far enough that he couldn't deal with me. I was See, this time I didn't use my lance charge because I knew it was going to happen soon. party. And no problem. We'll honor them so that we honor someone. But yeah, that was not a great group. Ninja kept taking a bunch of damage. Healer kept letting people die and not bringing back anyone resurrecting properly, and the tank just pulled way too much. Well, I'm gonna leave these two to continue clearing. Okay, and level 48, not bad. Can't complain. And with that, I think that's a good place to end today's episode. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Wait, give me a second. Let me take this guy out. Here, and let's go back here to be in safety to end the episode. There you go. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one.